Today on Hot News, who is more greedy, aspiring doctors or aspiring lawyers?
Our student correspondent in Paris reports on the death of a time-honored French tradition.
There's a new way to fly that makes first class look like coach. I'll give you a glimpse.
I've got the best thing you can do with a cardboard box since Andy Samberg and Justin Timberlake. Gentlemen, get out a notepad. Advanced boyfriend skills coming up.
A new episode of Hot News is coming at you right now. Here are the week's top stories. The Labor Department says 20,000 jobs were cut in April. But the good news for you soon-to-be graduates, that number was lower than expected. Mother Nature caused her share of problems this week. Flooding ravaged parts of Maine. Hurricane-force winds and rain left hundreds in Kansas City homeless. And tornadoes ripped through Arkansas and here in southeastern Virginia, injuring several hundred people. The world remains haunted by the story of the 73-year-old Austrian man who confessed to not only imprisoning his daughter in the basement for 24 years, but also to fathering 7 of her children. Apple announced it will sell movies on iTunes the same day the films come out on DVD. The highly anticipated video game Grand Theft Auto 4 hit stores. And lastly, several media reports say Mariah Carey got married to rap singer and actor Nick Cannon in the Bahamas. Kaplan Test Prep asked people studying for the LSATs and the MCATs how important their future earnings were in their career choice. 71% of wannabe lawyers said that money was important. Less than half of pre-med said the same thing.
Cafes, coffee houses, and wine bars are synonymous with a Parisian lifestyle. But now the French government has enacted a law that has some Parisians crying in their café au lait. Mary Daphne Costacopoulos from Hamilton College reports from Paris.
What is it about those coffee houses that Parisians love so much? Let's go grab a cup of coffee and find out.
The cafe culture is a cultural movement that began about 4 centuries ago in Paris. Here, in Saint-Germain-des-Prés, artists and intellectuals found refuge in a clandestine environment. Parisian coffee houses are a gathering place for the youth. They're a sort of home away from home, and they solve the issue of practicality. Going to cafes is more about seeing your friends than drinking the coffee or the wine. People who sit outside or close to a window like to be seen as much as they like to watch others. It's a culture that is concerned with appearance. Every Parisian coffee house has great desserts. Plus, delicious desserts go very well with coffee. As of January 1st, 2008, Parisians can no longer smoke indoors. That means they have to bundle up, go outside, and smoke alone. This woman is probably asking herself when she's gonna quit.
As a smoker, being obliged to go outside to smoke, it's not really a good thing. But I smoke less now. Drinking cafe is really embedded in our culture. Maybe they can stop you from smoking inside, but they can't stop you drinking cafe.
In Paris, for Hot News, I'm Mary Daphne.
Student submissions are reviewed by someone from our panel of professional journalists. To hear what they thought of Mary Daphne's piece, click on Watch More. And do you want to join the digital revolution? Sign up to be a student reporter today.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Cosmo Magazine. When your girlfriend is fighting with a gal pal, it may seem like a textbook, none of your business situation. But she just lost one of her main sounding boards, so she needs you to listen to her more than ever. Don't bash her friend. There's a good chance they'll be back on good terms soon. But be a shoulder to cry and complain on. You'll earn some serious boyfriend points for that.
What popular actor once considered becoming a priest and was even enrolled in a seminary? Was it A. Tom Cruise, B. Tom Hanks, or C. Denzel Washington? The answer in just a moment. So who entertained the idea of becoming a priest? It's the now famous Scientologist Tom Cruise. At 14, he spent 1 year as a seminary student. He even took a vow of celibacy.
For those of you who spent your last flight wedged between a snoring fat guy and a crying toddler, you might want to avert your eyes. Singapore Airlines has added a new class above first class, the suites. The big shots who shell out for this get more than just a seat. They get an entire room to themselves. They even provide you with a double bed. But the airline has asked people not to join the Mile High Club while in the suites. Living the sweet life from London to Singapore will cost you about $10,000 depending upon when you fly. And that's only for a one-way ticket. After spending that kind of dough, you'll probably have to swim home.
Shooter Jennings has appeared on David Letterman, acted in Walk the Line, and burned up the country music charts with his new album, The Wolf. We've got 3 copies of it on vinyl signed by the man himself. If you want one, all you have to do is register for our site and post a comment to this story. We'll pick 3 people at random to receive the swag.
Got some time on your hands? Of course you don't, but maybe you could find the time anyway to help a family in need. The Box Project matches people like you with impoverished families throughout the U.S. Once you're assigned a family, you simply pack up a box full of goodies, things like toiletries, first aid kits, and school supplies, then drop off the box at the post office. Not only will you feel good about yourself, but you'll also get letters of appreciation from your family. To sign up, log on to boxproject.org.
It's great that you're watching Hot News, but why not take it a step further? We're looking for video from students across the country. It can be anything, a road trip, a party, or a big intramural water polo match. Email us at joinin@hotnews.tv to find out how to broadcast your life to the world. Enjoy your weekend, and as always, we'll see you on Monday.